Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success effortlessly while others struggle despite their best efforts? Is there a secret formula that separates the fulfilled from the frustrated? What if I told you that the key to transforming your life is already within you, hidden in your thoughts? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful and timeless books ever written on the power of the mind, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This book isn't just another self-help guide. It's a revelation that your thoughts shape your reality. Stay with me as we break down its life-changing principles, chapter by chapter. Chapter 1. Thought and Character. James Allen begins with a powerful assertion. A man is quite literally the sum of his thoughts. Your character, your actions, and the very fabric of your life are woven from the thoughts you choose to entertain. Just as a plant can only grow from the seed that was planted, so too does a person's actions and character arise from the seeds of thought cultivated in the mind. He emphasizes that there is no such thing as a spontaneous action or an unpremeditated decision. Everything we do, whether good or bad, originates from our thoughts. If a person fosters noble, strong, and uplifting thoughts, they will naturally develop a strong, virtuous character. Conversely, if one harbors thoughts of anger, envy, and fear, their character will reflect these negative traits. Allen likens the human mind to an artisan's workshop. Within this workshop, one can either forge the tools needed for success and happiness or the weapons of self-destruction. A person who continuously indulges in weak, selfish, or corrupt thoughts is, in essence, crafting a future of hardship and suffering. However, those who choose to nurture thoughts of discipline, strength, and positivity are actively shaping a future filled with joy, strength, and success. He reinforces the idea that man is both the architect and builder of his destiny. It is not external forces or fate that shape a person's character, but their inner thoughts. Our experiences and circumstances are direct reflections of the thoughts we entertain. If we want to change our life, we must first change the way we think. One of the most profound insights in this chapter is the notion that discovering and mastering our thoughts is the key to personal transformation. Allen suggests that just as gold and diamonds are obtained through mining and refining, self-discovery and self-improvement require introspection, effort, and discipline. True wisdom and personal growth come from diligently examining our thoughts and making conscious efforts to align them with the kind of person we wish to become. Chapter 2. Effective Thought on Circumstances. In this chapter, Allen dismantles the idea that our circumstances are determined by luck, fate, or external forces. Instead, he argues that our circumstances are a mirror of our inner world. The conditions in which we live are direct results of our dominant thoughts and beliefs. He uses the metaphor of a garden to illustrate this concept. A man's mind, like a garden, will produce whatever is planted in it. If a gardener allows weeds to grow unchecked, they will overrun the garden. Similarly, if a person neglects to control their thoughts, negativity, doubt, and failure will take root and flourish. However, if one tends to their mental garden by consciously cultivating positive and empowering thoughts, they will reap a life of success and fulfillment. Allen explains that man is exactly where he is today as a result of the thoughts he has entertained in the past. Every situation, whether favorable or unfavorable, is an outcome of previous mental patterns. If someone feels trapped in difficult circumstances, they must look within and recognize the thoughts that have led them there. Only by changing their thoughts can they change their circumstances. Furthermore, he emphasizes that people often want to change their external conditions without addressing their internal mindset. They desire wealth without adopting disciplined and industrious thoughts. They seek happiness while clinging to resentment and negativity. Allen insists that true change can only happen from the inside out. To elevate one's circumstances, one must elevate their thinking. He also highlights an important truth. The soul attracts what it harbors most, whether consciously or subconsciously. If a person secretly fears failure, they will unconsciously manifest situations that confirm that fear. If they nurture thoughts of ambition and determination, opportunities will arise to support that ambition. Through self-discipline and conscious effort, a person can transform their external world by aligning their thoughts with the life they wish to lead. A person who consistently thinks of abundance, success, and kindness will inevitably attract prosperity and goodwill. Conversely, a person who indulges in self-pity, fear, and bitterness will find their life filled with obstacles and disappointments. Chapter 3. Effective Thought on Health and the Body. Alan takes his philosophy a step further by arguing that thoughts do not just shape our circumstances, they also shape our physical health. Our mental state has a profound effect on our bodily well-being, and our thoughts can either nourish or deteriorate our health. He asserts that negative thoughts, such as worry, anxiety, and anger, weaken the body. They introduce stress and tension, which over time manifest as illness and disease. The body, he says, is merely a servant of the mind. It responds to our dominant mental states. A mind that is constantly troubled by fear and worry will produce a body that is weak and prone to sickness. Alan even suggests that many common ailments stem not from external causes, but from the state of the mind. People who are constantly pessimistic or resentful unknowingly poison their bodies with stress hormones, which lead to fatigue, digestive issues, and other chronic conditions. On the other hand, those who cultivate joyful, serene, and optimistic thoughts create an internal environment conducive to health and vitality. A key takeaway from this chapter is the idea that one cannot truly heal the body without first healing the mind. No amount of medicine or treatment can fully cure a person whose thoughts are persistently negative and destructive. But when a person begins to shift their mental patterns, focusing on thoughts of peace, gratitude, and self-discipline, their body responds with renewed strength and energy. Alan also points out that people often try to improve their health through external means, diets, exercise, or medical treatments, while neglecting the mental causes of their ailments. He argues that true health begins in the mind. Those who cultivate inner peace and harmonious thoughts will naturally experience greater physical well-being. He leaves us with a simple but profound truth. Your body is the perfect reflection of your thoughts. If you desire better health, start by improving your mental habits. Fill your mind with calm, loving, and uplifting thoughts, and your body will respond accordingly. Chapter 4. Thought and Purpose. James Allen emphasizes that until thought is linked with a definite purpose, there is no real achievement. Without a clear goal, the mind drifts aimlessly, much like a ship without a rudder, vulnerable to every passing wind and current. Those who fail to direct their thoughts towards a meaningful purpose will find themselves lost in a sea of distractions, fears, and trivial worries. He asserts that aimlessness is a major cause of failure. People who lack purpose often fall prey to laziness, indecision, and self-doubt. Their lives become a cycle of procrastination, regret, and missed opportunities. The antidote to this is definiteness of purpose, a clear, unwavering goal that guides every thought and action. Allen urges readers to establish a strong, motivating purpose in life, whether it be spiritual, professional, or personal. Once this purpose is determined, all thoughts should be aligned with achieving it. He stresses that discipline and focus are essential. One must not allow fleeting desires, distractions, or momentary setbacks to deter them from their goal. Even if a person encounters repeated failures, Allen reassures us that perseverance builds character. Each setback should be seen as an opportunity to refine one's approach, strengthen one's resolve, and gain valuable experience. He highlights that true success is not just about achieving a goal, but about the growth and transformation that occur in the pursuit of it. For those who struggle to find a grand purpose, Allen suggests beginning with a simple commitment to excellence in everyday tasks. Whether one is a student, worker, or entrepreneur, approaching each responsibility with diligence and integrity gradually cultivates the mindset necessary for greater achievements. Ultimately, Allen teaches that those who cultivate purposeful thoughts will shape purposeful lives. They will develop clarity, resilience, and inner strength, rising above circumstances rather than being controlled by them. Chapter 5. The Thought Factor in Achievement. In this chapter, Alan delves into the direct connection between thought and achievement. He argues that every successful individual owes their accomplishments to the thoughts they nurture. Nothing great has ever been achieved without a firm foundation of positive, disciplined thinking. Alan warns that weak, fearful, and self-defeating thoughts are the greatest obstacles to success. He explains that doubt and fear cripple ambition. Those who constantly worry about failure, lack the belief in their own abilities, or seek excuses for inaction will never progress. Instead, they remain stuck, reinforcing their limitations through their own thought patterns. Conversely, people who maintain strong, courageous, and optimistic thoughts will develop the willpower and determination needed to overcome obstacles. Alan suggests that the difference between the successful and the unsuccessful is not luck, intelligence, or circumstances. It is the quality of their thinking. He explains that the universe favors those who align their thoughts with their ambitions. A person who persistently thinks of progress, self-improvement, and success will naturally attract opportunities and resources to make their vision a reality. Just as a magnet attracts iron, a mind focused on achievement attracts the necessary conditions for success. However, Alan makes it clear that thought alone is not enough. Action is required. Success is built upon focused effort, discipline, and persistence. Those who take deliberate, consistent steps toward their goals will inevitably see their dreams materialize. The lesson here is simple. If you want to achieve more, start by thinking more powerfully. Replace doubt with belief, fear with confidence, and hesitation with decisive action. Chapter 6. Visions and Ideals. James Allen shifts focus to the power of dreams and ideals. He declares that visionaries are the true architects of progress. Every great invention, discovery, or social advancement began as a thought, a vision held firmly by a determined mind. He stresses that dreams are the seeds of reality. Whatever we consistently hold in our minds, whether positive or negative, shapes the course of our lives. If we dream of success, happiness, and purpose, and align our actions accordingly, we will manifest those outcomes. Conversely, if we indulge in thoughts of failure, mediocrity, or unworthiness, our reality will reflect those beliefs. Alan uses historical examples to illustrate this point. Columbus envisioned a new world before he set sail. Edison imagined the electric light bulb before he brought it into existence. Every artist, scientist, and leader first saw their achievement in their mind before it became reality. The message is clear. Those who dare to dream and persistently work towards their vision will eventually see it materialize. He encourages readers to cherish their highest ideals, even when circumstances seem unfavorable. Many people abandon their dreams because of temporary setbacks, lack of immediate progress, or external criticism. But Alan reminds us that patience and faith are necessary for any great achievement. He also warns against allowing our dreams to be polluted by negativity. Those who surround themselves with cynicism, laziness, or mediocrity will find their own aspirations weakened. Instead, we must protect and nourish our visions by associating with positive influences, engaging in uplifting activities, and maintaining unwavering belief in our potential. The key takeaway? Hold onto your dreams, nurture your ideals, and act with conviction. Your life will eventually rise to the level of your vision. Chapter 7. Serenity. Alan concludes his philosophy with one of the most profound lessons. True strength lies in calmness of mind. While the world often associates power with aggression, dominance, or wealth, Alan reveals that the strongest individuals are those who possess inner peace. He explains that serenity is a direct result of wisdom and self-control. A calm person has learned to master their thoughts and emotions, preventing external circumstances from disturbing their inner equilibrium. They do not react impulsively to challenges, but instead respond with patience, clarity, and understanding. Alan describes such people as pillars of stability in a chaotic world. They radiate confidence and composure, earning the trust and respect of those around them. While others may be swept away by fear, anger, or anxiety, the serene individual remains unshaken, able to navigate difficulties with grace and resilience. He contrasts this with those who lack inner peace. People who are quick to anger, constantly worried, or overwhelmed by stress are at the mercy of their emotions. Their minds are restless, their decisions clouded, and their energy wasted on trivial matters. Instead of controlling their thoughts, they're controlled by them. The path to serenity, Allen suggests, is through self-discipline and mindfulness. By consciously choosing thoughts of peace, gratitude, and wisdom, one can cultivate a mind that remains calm even in adversity. Practicing meditation, self-reflection, and emotional control helps to develop this mental strength over time. He leaves us with a powerful truth: calmness is power. It is the hallmark of true mastery over oneself. The person who achieves serenity has unlocked the highest level of personal development. Through patience, wisdom, and unwavering self-belief, we too can attain this state of peace and become beacons of strength in our own lives and the lives of others. So what does a man think teach us? 1. Your thoughts shape your character and your destiny. 2. Your circumstances are a reflection of your inner world. 3. Health and well-being start with a disciplined mind. 4. Success comes from aligning your thoughts with purpose. 5. The greatest achievers are those who master their minds. 6. Hold on to your visions. They will shape your reality. 7. True strength lies in serenity and self-control. The message of this book is simple yet profound. You become what you think about. So what are you thinking about today? Are your thoughts empowering you, or are they holding you back? If you found value in this summary, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more book summaries that can transform your life. Until next time, remember, your mind is the master key to everything you desire. Use it wisely.